Y'all, I swear. Made me feel old with that.
I have arrived.
All right, let me get everything up and moving.
Hey, listen.
I'm listening. God, I am... Hi, Luna. Aw, I'm glad you were able to make it. We're about to get to see me be a major weenie in real time, so here we go. I mean, I owed y'all a horror...
You're doing fine.
I owed you guys a horror game as it was. I did. Whoa. Make sure subtitles are going. In the very first screen, it talks about how it's got stuff. We'll see how I go. We'll see. I'm probably still gonna freak. I'm a weenie. I can watch horror films all night, but
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
well, we'll see. We'll see how I do. There's so many options. Oh my God, what? Why are there so many options? Holy crap, there's so many options. Turn around and leave. Okay, I'm gonna click the button.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No.
Crab, please. Crab, scare. Crab. Frighten. Crab.
Do
crab,
I want to
crab.
Do I want to be a turd? I'm tempted to be a turd. Mostly because I am a turd.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from
He's so pissed off.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Of course it does.
Convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Because that makes all the sense.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
I somehow doubt that.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't believe most people as a general rule.
Fortunately, she's only a princess, whereas you are a valiant and talented warrior. It'll be easy, so long as you stay focused.
You're asking me to stay focused. I can't keep attention on something for longer than maybe 20 minutes. Bold of him to ask me to focus.
We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
The boops. I got boops. Ah. Clearly, I have no choices. Well,
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The
20
air
seconds is
stale and
bold
musty,
for me.
and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Of course, there's a knife. Listen. That only proves my attention span sucks, because we all know that my attention is not 20 minutes long. God damn it. And now I'm a bird. God damn it. Y'all are evil.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What's so special about this blade?
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
If I'm some kind of knight or hero, how do I not have a blade already on me? Why this specific blade? I'm not made for games like this, mostly because I will question everything in the most annoying way possible.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an
Ooh,
oppressive
creepy music.
place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Given she's probably got a freaking lung infection from black mold. Yeah. If the air is damp and it smells like rot, that girl has got lung problems. I'm just saying.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, her voice is terrifying.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Her voice is creepy. I don't like it.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
You are also part of the manipulation, I'm sure.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
No, I'm listening to my brain wanting to figure things out. I do not ever listen to reason.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
If there's two chains, there's two. I can see that. Why is she only bound by one? Why is the other one clearly broken? None of this makes sense.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Depends on the girl.
Focus on the task at hand.
No. I don't like being told what to
There
do.
you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Or something.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Except she doesn't sound like she's being reasonable, dude. She sounds like she's... I don't know, but... I don't like it.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No, that's true.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You know, if she were really trying to manipulate us, you'd think there'd be a lot more sobbing and gaslighting and that kind of thing. Instead, she's being rather straightforward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
My resolve is not steeled. Got it. Cool. I'm glad that nothing is wrong, but I am also... I overthink a lot.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Is she trying to scare us on purpose?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
That's not how that works.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other? Then I'm not talking to you.
No, that's a fair. That's fair. That's fair. Y'all know more about this than I do. Y'all are just having to put up with me absolutely overthinking everything.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back.
Fair.
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
So I can either put it down and talk to her, or I can try to stab her right off the bat. Something about her voice has me entirely on edge, so I'm leaning for the second choice, but also I want to talk with her. But if I put the blade down, and she's as bad as this voice says we are, or says she is, then she may not need a weapon to kill me. There are plenty of people that can kill people without weapons. Ooh. Fuck it.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
I'm glad to see that I was correct. She did not need a weapon to kill me.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fractured
Ooh,
bones.
pizza. I'm jealous. I want pizza. Why do we have a monster hand?
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess.
We got a monster
As you
hand.
gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense...
Or a dragon hand. Or a bird. There's really 3 options there.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand. And now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods.
Hey, look, we're
And
back.
at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be
Okay,
the end
if you
of
say
the
so.
world. I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Bite me, narrator. Okay, take care of yourself.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Enjoy your pizza.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time
God
second-guessing
damn it.
yourself.
Fine. Ban the word that has to do with this game. That's rude.
Those are two very different questions, but fine.
Love
I'll
you
indulge
too.
with
Bye.
to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
Could be.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Not so sure that's what's gonna happen, but
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
that is a good question, actually.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
I want to slap the narrator.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Like, we haven't heard that before.
Don't believe. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Slap the narrator. S-L-A-P. Smack.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
No!
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying.
I'm kind of with Hero on this one, though.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress
Yeah,
enough how
fair.
absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone.
Doesn't mean I don't
Yourself
want to.
included.
I want to smack the crap out of the narrator.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. rescue her. Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Fine.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Neither of you do. I do. Are we just gonna keep getting more voices in our
The
head?
interior of the cabin is larger
What
and more
the
grandiose
fuck?
than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble
Bigger
altar
on the
with a
inside. What is this, the
pristine
frickin'
blade
TARDIS?
perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Is this the frickin' TARDIS?
Why do we feel so small?
We don't feel small. We are small.
Broken hush. Bitch, where is clearly? Because it ain't here.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a whole mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know
What?
how ridiculous you look right now.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
What?
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Yes, I have.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't like that this is making me second guess myself more than a
The
horror
basement
movie.
cracks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Uh-huh.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
Hi, Merlin. Merlin. Come here, baby. Come on. Come do cuddles. Come on, baby. Come on. Merlin, come on, baby. Come get you some cuddles.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No, just want my kitty. He's been hiding under the bed all day, so.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs.
Her voice is different.
Come down and witness me.
Witness me. Okay, Mad Max.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Yeah, the change of attitude's kind of sus, Broken.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far.
She looks like a goddess now.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
She remembers.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp,
Hang on a minute.
uselessly to the floor.
I did not choose to drop it.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Something tells me I'm going to one way or another.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs
Oh,
buckle,
well, okay.
your knees hit the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods.
I told you,
So whatever
motherfucker.
you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Why shouldn't I tell her about you?
You weak-willed buffoon.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
The narrator is indeed an ass.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
You know, I'm not going to say I disagree with her because I'd be lying.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's
Okay.
angel. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Okay.
This isn't about desire.
I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Okay.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
I am very gay for her voice, for her like this. But I'm gay anyways, so.
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
And she can, then why is she asking us to do it?
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Okay.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Okay, that's fair.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
But what if I don't? Hear me out. I'm just saying.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
But hear me out.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Does it?
I say,
Are you gonna kill me again?
perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Hmm.
Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants.
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
Might as well.
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Okay. I love how this case, I literally have no other choice.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
Probably.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce.
Well, there are two of us.
The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Okay.
Take that knife in your hand.
Yep, saw that
and
coming.
slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Yep.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her. Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively
This
fighting
is...
against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry.
Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
Okay.
Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Yep.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
It's what she wants.
You,
Eh.
quick one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain,
I'm just gonna move my headphone back off my ear for a second because
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy
it's less the gore and more the sound.
It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next. Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody.
It's fine, I can move the earphones back off my ear for now.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
Seriously.
My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
Okay, now I'm suspicious. That last little sentence there. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will. Now I'm suspicious.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving.
I'm getting mad suspicious of the narrator right now.
The coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me.
She is stunning.
You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
I want to resist, but let's see what happens if we make a move.
Yes, though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs.
A little excessive.
Breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
She looks so distressed.
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine
Mmm.
breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you bound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor.
Glad I'd moved
the
my
ground
headphones
itself
back off my
breaking
ears.
under the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's
Hi,
done to
Merlin.
you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
Oh, that's a statement.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
I'm...
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall. But I don't.
Look, I already don't trust the narrator because of that specific phrase about free will.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
Hero really is a nerd.
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something,
Did we though?
I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I've got such mad suspicion about the narrator right now. Chapter 3, The Fury. Oh!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
Oh!
I think he's upset.
Thank you for the follow! And thank you for the like over on TikTok. I appreciate it.
And what's he got to be
Oh
upset?
god. Oh, this is gross. Gnarled hands of trees.
Heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was, and ever will be.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
Hello, stubborn.
All right, enough chatter. I've got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Okay. I've got a couple of thoughts, but probably very few are accurate.
Good, we're all on the same page.
I don't trust the narrator. I don't like the narrator. Something about the narrator is ringing all the wrong alarm bells in my head.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
Something about it, though. Something just rings wrong to me.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
Let's go.
The interior of the cabin.
It's fleshy in here, too, and there's a mirror at the end.
There's an elegance to its construction. Carved marble columns holding a high arched roof,
Yeah, very
Windows
clear.
letting in the weak starlight, but that is how it was. Now there is a growth that is overtaken.
Literally.
A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of...
Oh, because I wasn't already nauseous.
That's horrible. You did this.
We did, yeah.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
And what if I don't?
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
But there is a mirror.
Just to tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems...
Yeah, it does seem that way.
What are you trying to say?
He thinks we've lost. That we're succumbing to madness, that something in us is broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do... You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
Yeah, no, I don't see shit, dude.
It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash
It's like it's... Mirrors are usually our tools of reflection, so what reflection is it wanting us to see?
Nah, I'm with him on this one.
Because clearly it's wanting us to see something.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it...
And the
doesn't matter.
narrator is
It's like
really
wasting
just...
dangerous amounts of time.
Shut up, narrator.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
And just like last time, it's a door. A spine.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
I'm so suspicious right now.
Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness.
Didn't grab the blade, did I?
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh
That's the
blood
second time the
posts
odor's been
nauseating
described
odors of
as
charred
oppressive.
remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
And that is repeated from our first time through.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
The narrator...
So angry with us. Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
Part of me wondering if the narrator's really a narrator.
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good.
I don't blame her for being mad.
She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. And we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
Horrible.
She was going to end the world last time.
Was she?
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
I think the narrator's full of shit.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in
Oh,
blood,
she's gorgeous.
deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Slaughter me, more than likely.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them.
Notice how that chain that was
Her wrist
broken
digs deeper into her skin.
in our
Blood
first
drips from
round
the
is
place
not
where
broken
Meg was
anymore.
flesh.
It's long now. It was very short in round 1.
Then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Nobody blames her. She also has 3 front toes. That's not humanoid.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it
Listening
before.
to her
Losing
heartbeat is very
Hell,
telltale
she's
heart.
done most of the work for us. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
You're right. We don't. But I want to. So
fair.
badly.
I don't blame her for wanting to kill
Her
us.
fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction.
The change of her crown is also fascinating to me.
The horrifying squelch.
Okay.
You are unwound.
Wow. Okay.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet.
Shut up, stubborn.
But we didn't even bring a weapon.
No, we didn't.
Yes, because we knew it was over.
No weapon this time. It's almost as if you were planning on dying here. As if I'd grant you such a mercy. No. We're going to make this last forever.
I'm noting the shape of her crown, how this is nails. The exposed heart. The lengthening chain. There's a lot of small things.
Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules. The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells, and each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes, I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4. This is nothing. Nothing! 8, 16, 32.
Interesting integers.
Whatever is happening to us, it's happening faster.
128. 256.
It's doubling each time.
12.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
The same question repeated.
1 2024, 2048, 4096, 8192.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
16,384, 32,768, 65,536.
You can't just count us into oblivion.
131,000.
Yes, he can, and I think that's his entire idea right now.
162,144. 524,288. What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
Nothing. Just like nothing's happening.
Hi, Dark. Yeah, I'm a cutie. Currently, I'm overthinking like I'll get out.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
Scritchies.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still
She's
you?
asking the same question in the same tone.
2,096,000. 4,000,000.
That's, I think, what's unnerving about this round is it's the same question, the same tone.
I don't like this waiting.
Waiting for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
16,000,000.
She's falling apart.
33,536,000.
She's
67,072,000.
visually liquefying.
Useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Are you still there? Are
Why
you
is she
still
repeating it in the
you?
same sound and the same...
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
Something about this is weird, though.
We can't handle anything. We're at her mercy.
200.
She's still liquefying.
We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you. A round you. A you with too many legs. A you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist. What does you even mean anymore? You just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing. You're right about one thing. It is torture. But it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
I agree with
Are you
Broken.
still there? Are you still you?
Why the same tone, the same phrase over and over?
Yes.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
It's really unnerving that she keeps...
No.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2, 4, 8.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
Stubborn, shut up. Oh my god.
16, 32,
No.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will, but it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished, a song with no refrain.
Why did you keep me alive? I've been here so long, everyone else is gone. There's no one else here. I can't feel anything anymore, but I'm still here, watching.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
What can we do?
You are overwhelmed.
Okay.
But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too. Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
You keep saying that. Shut up.
Yes. Yes. See me as I have had to see you.
You do. You see a towering heart, wounded and alone, one that is familiar to you, if distant.
No, this isn't right. I feel cold.
Something just reached down and took her whole freaking heart. The tethers that attempted to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Silence as you approach. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you. You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Her voice sounds so familiar.
How can the world have ended if we are talking? I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's a good question.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. I know only that they are. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond.
This is
Perspective
so
to make
intense.
my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart.
Yeah.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace. She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I suppose it doesn't.
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then
Okay.
freedom.
Okay.
Everything, until we meet again. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Fair.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I'll remember.
You won't.
Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
The real Slay the Princess starts here. You'll know it when you
in the
see it.
basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, I can use my controller.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
You can suck a dick.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous
Gotcha.
because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Thank you for the like.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Dramatic, aren't we?
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Might be. What do you know?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I'm very fascinated. It's really good. It's very, he's got a very relaxing voice.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Yeah, I can
Perched on
definitely
that
see
table
why.
is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm going into the basement without the blade. Screw you.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess, her voice softly carries up the stairs.
He really does.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
The change in dialogue for the hero is interesting.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock
She
eyes
looks
with the princess.
so
There's a
delicate
heavy
this
chain
time,
around
which
her
is
wrist,
different.
binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay. Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw her
Literally.
the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
There's the shift in the voice.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here? There's going to be plenty of time to chat after I'm free, but okay. What do you want to know? Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Is that what she's doing? I'm not entirely sure.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
No.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late. You're only making this more difficult.
Bite me, narrator. I'm gonna let her out this time.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake.
I've made a lot of mistakes already, bro.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
They might have.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
What?
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Yeah, now I'm getting more suspicious of the narrator.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, my sus is getting stronger.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates.
Oh my God, what?
Her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
What?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
That's not normal.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that. Fine. Against your better judgment, You place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Why didn't we just pick the lock with the tip of the blade?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the her arm.
Fine.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Yeah, narrator, I see my suspicion was well placed.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I don't want to do this.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
I'm so suspicious of all of this.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid...
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
We can.
Her sake.
We'll be okay.
Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Two of us.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Narrator is mad suspicious.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
It can't just end like this, right?
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement
This is probably going to be the last
is a princess.
path I have energy for tonight, but I wanted to at least get on and play it tonight.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Smitten.
If we're going to
Okay.
save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts
Four?
you've got in the works.
It was 2 last go, and now it's 4?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Smitten is precious.
Don't believe a word.
I'm just very curious why we were 2 in the last round and now we're 4.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure,
Hush up, Smitten.
your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. The interior of
The door
cabin
is different.
clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you
Something
know how
about the mirror,
ridiculous
man.
it is now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Why is narrator unable to see the mirror, and why are we not able to look at our reflection?
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save
I'm not
the
going to
world
slay
without
her, but having it might be helpful.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again, there's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job. The door to the basement.
Stairway
creaks
is
open,
straightforward
revealing
this
an
time.
intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Smitten, stop, bro.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
I'm on Hero's side.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Is it binding her? Because we can't see the binding part.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust
She's so
and
beautiful.
foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't.
She remembers us.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Suck it, narrator.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
I'm on Smitten's side right now.
Chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Suck a duck, narrator.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all.
She's so sweet.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah, I'll give him that one. But we watched her try to gnaw off her own arm. So.
That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
I don't like that she's so okay with that.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right
It's
out.
really unnerving how
No
okay she is with that.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No, you're not.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
No.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Yeah, it's true.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Suck it, narrator.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade
She's
is
so
buried in her
happy.
back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
You're gonna regret your life.
What do we do now? That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope
I like her.
for the entire world. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
He's gonna keep moping about it.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Yep. Shocker, the narrator decides to be a dick again.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every woman
Except I'm gonna, because I want to see what happens.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. I'm about to see the end of the world, but I will not see it sober. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Suck a duck, narrator.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending. What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need.
What's with that face she's
is
making?
each other. That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it? Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening. You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our
I'm
proclamation of
suspicious.
love? We not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a seduction. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
But we would have to be here forever.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Okay, that's actually fair.
This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us. No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the
Kinda.
right things. we just showed her the contents
Smitten.
of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Smitten, you're creepy.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers
Smitten,
pointing
what?
towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Oh, but I do.
I should have just walked us out of the room.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless
I
he
should have just
tells.
walked us out of the cabin.
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep.
Oh my god, what?
Grasping for a handhold. And you find it. Your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
And yet, it's done, isn't it?
It will be soon.
Oh,
You yank
Oh!
violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart,
Oh my
framed
God!
by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay.
Smitten
to
is
give
more
her
like obsessed.
everything she doesn't
That is-
know she wants.
I wish I had left with her.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Well, it reached an epilogue, I guess.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop in last time. Now. He's clearly disorientated.
The
I'm
opportunist.
sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, work.
Why is opportunist the
Someone
one
so well-informed.
where's Smitten?
You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor.
Yeah, no
An iron
kidding. Poor
chandelier
birdie.
hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Going to the mirror first.
Across the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right there. Do feel free to give it a push as soon as you'd like. You couldn't see it last time. I'm sure that hasn't changed. Let's just do our thing, and if it disappears again, it disappears again. See what? What are you on about? Oh, I think I know this one.
Ben.
It's either a mirror, or it's nothing. Depends who you ask. What? Just ignore him. You reach forward, your hand
door.
instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures. And then you push the door open. Marvelous. We can proceed.
Where is
It would
Smitten,
seem
though?
that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet, too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
I like that it's thrown you off your rhythm.
Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement.
I'm doing great, though.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
And he's still on about it.
Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready?
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss.
Hi, Merlin.
Nice things ever been
Hey,
a
pretty
problem.
kitty baby.
That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a
No,
princess.
not even a little bit.
I need to stop talking. I need to stop.
I don't trust anything in
Go
this game
upstairs, okay?
with good reason.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and
Oh,
beautiful.
that's
Torches bathe
terrifying.
the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to
that is
illuminate
not the back of her
tapestries
chair
along every
against the wall.
woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's
That
neck.
is not the shadow of her chair. At least I don't think it is. It might be. I might be
Swear it
crazy.
is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right? It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted. Oh, right, dinner. I'd totally forgotten about it.
Flames burn bright.
Okay, yeah, the fact that the shadow disappeared and made the food appear.
It leaves a feast.
Oh, hang on. Okay. So the shadow thing's creeping me out.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Am I ever? Look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah, and after everything we've been through, we could use a break. More than that, we deserve a break. You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless other dishes, sauces,
isn't what I
bread,
think it
hearty
is.
stews whose taste
That sound is not
across your
the sound that this food should be making. So no, I don't trust that food.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
Oh God, I think I know what it is.
It is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. A good meal is still a good meal.
I think I have an idea of what's happening here.
And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more.
Yep.
Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste. Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
I'm so suspicious.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
Something tells me that shadow is smitten.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone. As you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists
Yep.
to the arms of your too comfortable seat. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. At least not for now.
I didn't want to slay her.
The princess smiles nervously.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything. we need.
Merlin.
He just wants us to be happy.
That is smitten.
Like we've been given everything someone else has told us we wanted. But it isn't what we want.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realize how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
That is definitely smitten.
Yeah, sure. The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us, but we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are?
Mm-hmm.
Is he the thing holding us down?
Yes.
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. Giving us the cold shoulder, I say. Asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
The poor princess.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out? I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Oh, sweet girl.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Your fault. We were all just trying to make things work here. It just didn't happen that way. I don't think this is the sort of thing anybody needs to apologize for. Even if we both feel empty. Even if an important part of us is gone.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same.
Pretty boy,
waiting by
pretty
the top
kitty
of the stairs as
boy.
she quietly crosses the room.
I'll feed you in a minute, okay?
Do you still care about me? That's a nice thought. I think this place was bad for us. It was keeping us small. I think it's time for us to go.
I agree.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed
He really
signals,
is.
boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Well, this is less work for us anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Oh, okay.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore? No one left to tell us what to do? I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful.
A quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Again, the hand. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him. Oh, I don't like that silence.
The voice feels small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat, you've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
She's interesting.
We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. And I am going to save right there. And we will play again. Thank you guys so much for joining me in Slay the Princess. So we will play this again another time soon. But for now, I'm going to go get some rest. As always, I am your favorite biblically inaccurate angel, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye.